Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Some of the world's tiniest cats weigh just over a pound and are just 6 to 7 inches tall. The diminutive size of these felines is due to genetic abnormalities, environmental conditions, and in some cases, breed characteristics. Here are some of the smallest cats in the world. Number 7. Lilliput. On October 19, 2013, Lilliput surpassed Fizz Girl to become the world's smallest cat, according to Guinness World Records. She did this at the ripe age of 10. It was measured just 5.25 inches tall from the ground to its shoulders, and this little munchkin cat was born in the state of California in the United States of America. Crystal Young, a professional mascot trainer, said she decided to adopt Lilliput when she saw her wandering the streets at the age of 2. She claims that the little pet was subjected to several events that had a negative impact on its existence. Some were so powerful, such as surviving the gestation period while pregnant with kittens, and an earthquake added to the relentless mistreatment due to its size. That's why Crystal thought that this cat was one of a kind, and that she'd go to any length to show it off to the rest of the world. So she decided to enter it into the Guinness Book of World Records via their website. This made the cat well known and loved by many people who expressed their affection for this kitten on social media. Crystal revealed in an interview that Lilliput has been mocked and labeled as a freak or weirdo for her appearance and size over the years, but now that she's a world record holder, the remarks tend to be kinder now. Number 6. Itsy. The Guinness World Records awarded this little cat the title of the world's smallest cat in November 2003. When it was just 2 years old, it measured 3.75 inches tall and 15 inches long. This little cat was a Himalayan Siamese cross, and her owners were a couple from West Monroe, Los Angeles. This combination is particularly intriguing for the Himalayan cat, a registered breed developed by Harvard scientists. This cross produced a cat with a unique coat that darkens in its extremities, such as the legs and tail. Number 5. Fizz Girl. In the year 2012, Fizz Girl was recognized as the world's smallest domestic cat by Guinness World Records. This little cat is a munchkin and has a height of 6 inches. Munchkins are known for having shorter legs than other cats, which causes this cat to be misidentified as a kitten and not recognized as an adult. It was born in Southern California, and its owner is Tiffany Kellergaard, a munchkin cat breeder who claims to have never seen a cat quite like Fizz Girl. She claims that this cat is aware that it's a small cat, but still, it has no trouble escalating and reaching the highest points in the house. It's also adorable, loyal, and cute. Because of its cuteness and unexpected size, this cat became well known on social media when it went viral and attracted a lot of comments. Eventually, its popularity increased, and it is now one of the most watched pets on YouTube. Number 4. Pixel. This is another munchkin cat, known for its small size, that also belongs to Tiffany from Above, a Californian cat breeder and also Fizz Girl's owner. Despite the fact she's an adult cat, she is one of the smallest in her breed, measuring just 5.3 inches from shoulder blades to legs. Pixel's owner believes that he is the world's tiniest cat and hopes to be given a title for it. However, another munchkin cat, Itsy, took the title in 2014. Pixel is yet to be recognized by Guinness World Records, but if it were, it would undoubtedly beat out her mother, Fizz Girl, who was awarded the title in 2012. Tiffany says that the munchkin cats are loved and have fantastic personalities, and she also claims that they've won people's hearts like crazy. But because of their small size, you must be very careful not to step on them. Number 3. Itsy. The adorable Itsy was named the world's smallest pet cat by Guinness World Records in 2014. She's a munchkin who was born in Ontario, Canada. This little cat was just 5.3 inches tall from the floor to its shoulders when she was 3 years old. Its owner, Sarah Lengyel, is 25 years old and an amateur breeder of small cats. She claims she never expected to have the world's smallest cat since she could only raise a few munchkin cats a year. Sarah got in contact with the Guinness Book of World Records and submitted a video after one of her partners mentioned that her cat was one of the smallest cats he'd ever seen. She also sent a certificate of its height, which was measured by a veterinarian 3 times. The cat is short-legged and he has a wound in the eye. This may be due to the genetic mutations that occur in munchkin cats that result in short legs in the felines. Itsy suffered from short legs and a damaged eye since he was a kitten, but these conditions haven't seemed to slow him down. He's said to be very active and can leap up to 8 feet. Nonetheless, his owner has decided not to let him out because his short legs make him vulnerable to attack. Number 2. Mr. Peebles. Vet Donna Sassman was on a routine call to a farm in Tazewell County, Illinois, to vaccinate dogs when she discovered more than she'd imagined. A very undersized, very frail little kitten was hidden among a new litter of kittens, constantly trying to move out of the way of his much larger siblings. Dr. Sassman was concerned about how the little kitten would cope when competing for food with his siblings, as well as the possibility of being swooped up by one of the nearby great horned owls. So, she decided to take matters into her own hands and do everything she could to save him from what seemed to be a sure challenge. Already emotionally invested, she asked the litter's owner if she could take the little feline, and he was under her care in no time. Dr. Sassman was able to observe the tiny cat more closely now that she was back in the safe confines of her Good Shepherd veterinarian clinic in Pekin, and what she found was something she'd never encountered before. That little feline on her examination table was not a baby kitten, but a fully grown adult cat of around 2 years old. This tiny feline weighed an astonishing 2.8 pounds only. Dr. Sassman called him Mr. Peebles after the renowned ventriloquist doll in her favorite episode of Seinfeld. Now completely under the control of the veterinarian, had a slew of issues that needed to be addressed. Dr. Sassman immediately began treating some of his illnesses, such as roundworm, ear mites, and a respiratory infection. After some time, Mr. Peebles gained 0.3 pounds, and while that may not seem like a big amount, it's substantial for a small guy like him. Mr. Peebles becomes the resident house cat of the clinic, where he was treated by his new caring owner and quickly became a firm favorite among staff. Mr. Peebles, who could easily fit into items as small as teacups, quickly became a local celebrity, gaining fame among the clinic's many clients. Kathy Smith, the manager of the Good Shepherd Clinic, wanted to do some official research in 2004 after hearing that no one had ever seen a smaller cat. It was discovered after a quick search via the Guinness Book of World Records that no smaller cat had ever officially registered. After sending a 10-page application and giving consent to Mr. Peebles, enduring a series of stringent evaluations and verification procedures by 2 independent veterinarians. After sending a 10-page application and giving consent to Mr. Peebles enduring a series of stringent evaluations and verification procedures by 2 independent veterinarians, it was determined that the tiny cat was, in fact, the smallest ever officially documented. To be specific, he was 6.1 inches tall, 19.2 inches from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail, and weighed 3.1 pounds. Because we get to number 1, we have an honorable mention that definitely for you. The cuteness of this cat will melt your heart. Itsy. Let's all let out a collective "Aw," because Bitsy the 1.5-pound cat is possibly the cutest, and at a time was almost the smallest cat in the world. Yes, almost. The cat was 6.5 inches tall and 18 inches long back in 2009. Her owner, Oriette Lindsay, sent in an application to the Guinness Book of World Records to see if the cat was in fact the winner of the tiny cat title. She didn't really win the title because the cat was just a little taller in length. Even if she did not win, we have to say, the 1.5-pound cat is ridiculously adorable and definitely deserves another title. Back in 2009, when this cat was discovered, it became an internet sensation. It was so popular that even CNN did a story on it and ran a video of her playing on their channel. One thing is for sure though, her owner, Lindsay, was obsessed with her cat winning the Guinness World Record. She went to extraordinary lengths to prove her cat is, in fact, the world's tiniest. Lindsay sent pictures and videos that document the measuring process to make sure it was all done properly and fairly. How cute is this little guy? Number 1. Tinker Toy. It's the smallest cat in the world, and it's been documented in the Guinness World Records. This Blue Point Himalayan Persian cat was born in the United States on December 25, 1990. Its owners were named Katrina and Scott Forbes, who fell in love with the cat because it was the smallest of 6 siblings. It was exactly 2.75 inches tall and 7.25 inches long, not including the tail. Isn't it fascinating that it could even fit in the palm of your hand? According to its owners, its weight never exceeded 1.5 pounds. Even though it was a tiny cat, it still had a lot of fun and could obviously hide in areas where other normal-sized cats couldn't. Tinkertoy died in November 1997 when he was just 6 years old. It is thought that it died as a result of a genetic disorder that caused it to live a shorter life. You've just watched the smallest cats in the world. Which of these little felines did you like the most? Tell us in the comments below. We hope you liked the video. Don't forget to click the bell button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing and exciting videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.